T-Man 978 show review. Before you turn away, this is actually a cool figure. I know you want me to do just Transformers, but if I buy it, I'm reviewing it. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is a Shodo Bandai Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan Son Goku figure. I found it at Hot Topic, and it was cheap. It's not over $50 like some of these figures I see cost. So I was like, let me test it out, see what it's working with. And hopefully my lighting can stay on this thing, because my camera hates figures that are orange and yellow, which I learned on my Sunstorm videos and Retgar. But anyway, this thing, it's very small. I think I need to do a size comparison first. Here he is next to a few of my Marvel Infinite Series figures. And as you can see, I didn't expect him to be this small, but he is definitely very tiny. And in some ways, he outclasses them. Let me show that off. He's covered in ball joints that just go out of their way to give him extra posability. Like he has a ball at the top of the neck, and he has a ball at the base of the neck. So he can look down a lot and look up a lot. And the neck can actually rotate, so he has some head pivot, but this ball will come off. That's one flaw of this figure you'll see as I go on with posability. But I don't know if you follow me on Vine. But anyway, besides that, he has like a ball inside the shoulder socket, and he has a hinge outside. So, of course, he can rotate and go out like all the way up. But this ball has a little tiny bit of play, not a ton. This bicep swivel, elbow joint bends about 90 degrees. And he just has a single wrist rotation. They didn't give it like a hinge to go in and out. And the fist can come off because he has some extra hands I'll show off later. The waist is on a ball joint, but don't get too crazy with posing. Like, he can mostly pivot left and right. He can go back about that much, go forward. But mind you, you're basically going to just pop them off of this ball joint the way it's designed. The hips are on ball joints. They can swivel inward and go back out like that, but they can kick up very high, kick back almost infinitely. His legs can spread that much, but if you could twist them to go out like that. The knee cut is not double jointed, but it bends more than 90 degrees. And the ankles are on a double ball jointed post. So not only can the foot go down that far, but also this comes off very easy if you take it too much. But it can rock back and forth just like the neck. So you can get ankle pivot good enough for some cool poses. And I've been having fun, like off camera, playing with this dude. So yeah, let me show off the other hands. They did give him a couple of Kamehameha hands right there, which was really cool. Or maybe he's holding his hands up to the sky to get the energy from the sky or whatnot. But he has this one static mean face right there, so I don't know. I wish these hands had like a hinge inside it so you can pose them inward or outward. Just this one pose where it's like in this way right here. And hold on. As I was saying, these hands do the trick, but if they could go hinge in or out, that would have made this a lot better. But anyway, I really enjoy this figure. The only thing that sucks about it is the feet can come off of this ball very easy. And if you're trying to get too dynamic, you could pop the waist off. But it's a very cool figure. I like it. It was a little taste expensive, and let me show off the packaging because I forgot to show that off. But it's nothing spectacular. It looks very cheap. I bet you in Japan or wherever they sell this, And here's some examples of stuff. And I did see Broly and Bardock, but Broly, unfortunately, like where you can see right here with Marvel Infinite series, where the figures range in size, Broly was like the exact same height as Goku, and I didn't like that, and I couldn't bring myself to buy it. If I buy it, it'll be because my son wanted to play with it. But anyway, this was the price they were at Hot Topic. Maybe if you find it somewhere else, you'll get a cheaper price. But even though it was high, I still enjoyed this figure a lot. I feel like it was worth it for me. I mean, it could have been cheaper, but whatever. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by clicking the like button. Let me know by subscribing, commenting that you liked it, sharing. Give one of these videos right here a click. But for now, T-Man978 out of here on a bad note. Get up, Goku.